Well, Luke, it's the interview that I never wanted to do. It's the interview that no fan will ever have wanted to hear. And I'm guessing it's probably an interview that you never really wanted to do because I know how much you've loved your time here at Notts. But here we are, you're moving on to Swansea City. Just give us your initial thoughts.
Yeah, it's a very emotional day for me. I don't think I'll ever be able to thank people quite enough for the experience that I've had here. But the game never stands still and nothing is ever permanent, and this game is precarious at the best of times. So I've made a decision that I think is the right one for my family, and it's extremely difficult, and it's something that I've been dreading, because there's been speculation and there's been interest from clubs for quite a while, and to leave this club is very, very difficult.
You say it's an emotional day for you. It's an emotional day for everyone. But can you pinpoint the reasons why you feel so sad to be leaving, even though you've got this fantastic opportunity at Swansea?
The players, incredible. I love the players. Like, the feeling that I have towards them is more than coach and a number on the back of a shirt. The staff, incredible people that I shared a lot with, and then of course the connection with the fans, because I see them in the stadium here in numbers, and I see them on the road when we travel, and I see them in the street, and they stop and we talk, and that's what is very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult to leave that behind, but no one will ever be able to take away from me the memories that I have here, and to be able to bring the club back into the EFL and then to leave in a playoff position, I think is a privilege. You know, many coaches will never get the opportunity to leave in this type of terms, you know, and so ripping the band-aid off and separating from the incredible people is just like the toughest thing I've been through.
As you alluded to there, in your 18 months, you've had some fantastic achievements. You've secured promotion for the club back to the EFL. You've implemented a style, and you've broken records along the way as well. Can you pinpoint a particular achievement or something that you're particularly proud of in your time at Notts?
I think, of course, it has to be winning at Wembley. You know, to win at Wembley with Notts County, like, I would have loved to have won the league, but you know, potentially we could have won the league like on an away game, you know, and would have been fantastic. But if you knew the outcome before, you would always choose to win at Wembley in front of 30,000 Notts fans. So, you know, that much of it is a blur, but I still remember enough to be able to cherish the memories of standing on the balcony and looking across the sea of fans and the flags and the stripes everywhere. I can still remember enough to be on the pitch at Wembley with the players and celebrating with the fans. Like, I'll never forget that, and for me that has to be the most crowning achievement, was to finally, you know, get over the line after an incredible season and after an incredible struggle for the club. That moment of Kedwin hitting the back of the net will live with me forever.
Yeah, you should also take great pride in the memories that you've given to us, to the fans, to everybody associated with Notts. I mean, you were celebrating with the fans in Nottingham for what seemed like days after Wembley, and that doesn't always happen in terms of the connection between fans and staff. So presumably that was something that was really special for you as well.
Just unbelievable. Like, just the wildest 3 days. Like, it was just like a dream, and being able to share time with, you know, people that come week in, week out and support us, and people that love the club in the same way that we do. And so I just want to remember these glorious times and these moments that we share with the fans, the connection that we have, and you know, some of the incredible performances that the players, I think, on the pitch, they gave so much joy. We scored so many goals, and we played, I think, some really exceptional football that fans can really be proud of and buy into the team. And I never want that to be less. And I think up until now we've done pretty well together, and we're in a good place.
Unfortunately, one person who wasn't able to be part of the celebrations was Jason Turner, who you were hugely close with. You were the man that nicknamed him Jace the Ace, who we sadly lost. Would you like to talk a little bit about him?
Yeah, I mean, quite simply, he's a person that made the most profound impact on me of anyone I've ever met in football. He was just a unique person, and he looked after me in an incredible way to allow me to do what I wanted to do, to help me to achieve what I wanted to achieve here. And he understood me in a different way very, very quickly. I was totally elite at what he'd done, and yeah, special person.
I've got to ask you about the new job. I mean, I think one thing that's really important to highlight, which isn't maybe as obvious to people outside the club as you know, the stature of Swansea and the position in the football pyramid, but it's closer to home for you, and I think that would be such a relief and a help to you. Would you agree? Yeah,
I mean, look, the sacrifice that you have to make if you want to work in this game is immense, and I spend far more time in Notts than I do in my family home, and of course that comes into the equation, the fact that it's a club very, you know, much closer to my home, and it's a club that I've already worked at, as you know, and there's many factors, but yeah, it's true that this is something that is amazing for me to be able to spend more time, you know, potentially with my family is incredible.
Well, we obviously wish you all the best in Swansea. My final question is a bit of a selfish one, but what would you tell a potential candidate who's going to be interested in coming in and being the new head coach of Notts County? What would be your message to them?
This is a fabulous club, and this club is only going in one direction. Please look after the people. They're just incredible. So yeah, please come here and be a part of an amazing football club, and look after the people and be good to them, and you're going to have an amazing time.
Luke, on behalf of everyone at Notts, thank you so much for everything. We'll all be watching, we'll all be supporting you every Saturday, just as we have been in your time here.
Thank you.